The Indian Premier League 2025 had reached a fever pitch. It was May 29, 2025. The Maharaja Yadavindra Singh Stadium in Mullanpur, New Chandigarh, was the chosen arena. This was not just any match, it was Qualifier 1. A direct ticket to the grand final was at stake. The team that triumphed here would book their place. The vanquished, however, would get another chance, a difficult one in Qualifier 2. The tension was palpable. Fans across the globe tuned in, anticipating a spectacle of cricketing prowess and nerve. Every run, every wicket would be magnified under the bright lights of this crucial encounter. The contest featured two formidable teams. Punjab Kings and Royal Challengers Bengaluru had fought hard through the season. Their consistency and skill had earned them the top two spots on the points table. RCB, having finished first, perhaps carried a slight psychological edge. PBKS, finishing a commendable second, were equally determined. They aimed to make their home advantage count. This stadium, relatively new to the IPL circuit, had already witnessed some thrilling games. Now it was set to host one of its most significant matches, a true test of champions. Leading these two powerhouses were two astute captains. Shreyas Iyer was at the helm for Punjab Kings. His leadership pedigree was well established. He had previously guided Delhi Capitals to the final in 2020. He also led Kolkata Knight Riders to their third IPL trophy in 2024. His calm demeanour and tactical acumen were significant assets for PBKS. Opposing him was Rajat Patidar, the captain for Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Patidar, known for his composure and batting ability, had embraced the leadership role effectively. He understood the importance of finishing in the top two, emphasizing his team's focus on recovery and meticulous preparation for this massive game. The significance of this fixture was not lost on anyone. For RCB, a franchise with a passionate fan base, reaching the final directly would be a massive boost. They had topped the league stage for a reason. For PBKS, a team often so near yet so far, this was an opportunity to rewrite history. Shashank Singh of PBKS had spoken about the team's hard work. He mentioned how they had manifested their top two finish. Both teams knew the path ahead. One would celebrate a confirmed final spot tonight. The other would have to quickly regroup for another battle. The stage was perfectly set for a memorable clash. The coin toss, always a crucial moment, went in favour of Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Captain Rajat Patidar had no hesitation. He opted to bowl first. His reasoning was clear. He wanted to maximise the assistance the pitch might offer in the early overs. He aimed to put the PBKS batters under immediate pressure. Shreyas Iyer, the PBKS skipper, admitted he would have preferred to bowl as well. However, he expressed optimism about his team's ability to set a challenging total. The Mullanpur pitch had some grass, reportedly aiding batters. Yet there were areas with less grass, potentially assisting spinners later. The night conditions, where teams batting first had won all three previous games here, added another layer to the tactical considerations. PBKS began their innings with promise, but also with immediate drama. In the very first over, Priyansh Arya found the boundary. His opening partner, Prabhsimran Singh, achieved a personal milestone. He reached 500 runs for the season, a testament to his consistent performances. However, the good start was short-lived. The second over, bowled by Yash Dayal for RCB, brought the first breakthrough. Priyansh Arya, who had a reputation for aggressive batting at Mullanpur with a strike rate of 245.23 here, was dismissed. This early wicket was precisely what RCB had hoped for. It set a cautious tone for the PBKS innings. The pressure mounted quickly on the home team. In the fourth over, Josh Hazlewood, RCB's returning spearhead, struck a significant blow. He dismissed the PBKS captain, Shreyas Iyer. Losing their skipper so early was a major setback for Punjab. The very next over, the fifth of the innings, saw another key wicket fall. Prabhsimran Singh, fresh off his milestone, was caught behind off the bowling of Bhuvneshwar Kumar. The experienced Kumar, using all his guile, had outfoxed the set batsman. Suddenly, PBKS were reeling. Their top order dismantled within the power play. The RCB bowlers were executing their plans perfectly. The procession of wickets continued. much to the dismay of the home supporters. The sixth over brought more success for RCB. Josh Hazlewood, bowling with menacing accuracy, claimed his second victim. He sent Josh Inglis, the wicket-keeper batsman, back to the pavilion. The Australian pacer was proving to be a handful. In the seventh over, it was Yash Dayal's turn again. He bowled Nehal Wadera, another crucial middle-order batsman for PBKS. The Kings were in deep trouble. Their hopes of posting a formidable total were rapidly diminishing under RCB's relentless bowling attack. The scoreboard painted a grim picture for the batting side early on. As the power play restrictions lifted, Royal Challengers Bengaluru showed no signs of easing up. Their bowlers continued to dominate. The introduction of spin brought further misery for Punjab Kings. Suyash Sharma, RCB's young leg spinner, proved to be particularly destructive. In the ninth over, he delivered a double blow that crippled the PBKS middle order. First, he dismissed the dangerous Shashank Singh. Then, he accounted for Mushir Khan, who had come in as an impact substitute for PBKS. These quick strikes left Punjab in tatters. Their batting lineup, which had looked so strong on paper, was struggling to cope with RCB's disciplined and aggressive bowling approach. The performance of RCB's bowlers was a collective masterclass. Josh Hazlewood had set the tone with his 2 early wickets, removing Iyer and Inglis. Yash Dayal complemented him brilliantly, also picking up 2 crucial scalps in Priyansh Arya and Nehal Wadera. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, the veteran, had chipped in with the vital wicket of Prabhsimran Singh. Now, Suyash Sharma was running through the middle and lower order. Each bowler played their part, sticking to their plans and executing them with precision. The field placements were astute, the catching was sharp. It was a complete bowling display from Rajat Patidar's men, demonstrating why they finished at the top of the league. Amidst the carnage, Marcus Stoinis of PBKS attempted a brief counter-attack. Known for his power hitting, Stoinis tried to inject some momentum into the innings. In the 10th over, he managed to hit a 6 off Krunal Pandya, another one of RCB's spin options. This shot offered a glimmer of hope to the PBKS fans. They desperately needed someone to stay at the crease and build a partnership. Stoinis, with his experience and ability to clear the ropes, seemed like the most likely candidate to undertake this rescue mission. However, his resistance was to be short-lived. The 11th over saw Suyash Sharma return to the attack, and he quickly extinguished any hope Stoinis had ignited. The leg spinner bowled Marcus Stoinis, claiming his 3rd wicket of the match. This was a massive blow for PBKS. Stoinis' dismissal left them at a precarious 79 for 8 in just 11.2 overs. The scoreboard was a sorry sight for the home team. RCB were completely on top. Suyash Sharma's spell had been instrumental in breaking the back of the PBKS batting. His figures were a testament to his skill and composure under the pressure of a qualifier match. The innings was now in danger of folding very quickly. The head-to-head record between Punjab Kings and Royal Challengers Bengaluru has always been closely contested. Before this qualifier one, they had faced each other 35 times in the IPL. PBKS held a slight edge with 18 victories, while RCB had won 17 encounters. This statistic highlighted the competitive nature of their rivalry. At the Mullanpur venue specifically, RCB had a 1-0 lead from an earlier encounter in the season. However, PBKS boasted a strong record in matches played at neutral venues, having won 7 out of 10 such games. These historical numbers provided an interesting backdrop to the current high-stakes clash, suggesting a battle of equals. Several key player matchups were anticipated to influence the game. Virat Kohli, RCB's talisman, was in contention for the orange cap with 602 runs this season. He had also scored an unbeaten 73 in his last outing at Mullanpur. PBKS would have planned to counter him with their left-arm seamers, Arshdeep Singh and potentially Marco Jansen, given Kohli's historical vulnerability against this type of bowling. On the PBKS side, openers Prabhsimran Singh, with 499 runs before this match, and Priyansh Arya, with 424 runs, were identified as major threats. Josh Hazlewood's return from injury for RCB was seen as crucial to counter these aggressive openers. The actual unfolding of the PBKS innings, however, saw RCB's bowlers completely dominate these pre-match narratives. The PBKS openers, despite Prabhsimran reaching his 500-run milestone, couldn't provide the solid start their team desperately needed. Priyansh Arya fell early. Prabhsimran followed soon after the power play. Josh Hazlewood's impact was immediate and decisive, as he removed not just an opener but also the PBKS captain. The expected threat from the PBKS top order was neutralized with remarkable efficiency. The plans laid out by the RCB think tank, spearheaded by Captain Rajat Patidar, were being executed flawlessly on the field by his bowlers. As PBKS found themselves at a dismal 79 for 8, the focus shifted from historical stats to the stark reality of the present situation. While past encounters like David Miller's Killer Miller show in 2013 for PBKS, or Chris Jordan's clutch final over for RCB in 2016, added to the rivalry's rich tapestry, this match was carving its own unique story. It was a story of RCB's bowling supremacy in a high-pressure qualifier. The performance from RCB's bowlers, particularly Suyash Sharma, Josh Hazlewood and Yash Dayal, had put them in an overwhelmingly strong position to dictate terms and march towards the IPL 2025 final. The remainder of the match would reveal if PBKS could conjure a miracle or if RCB would cruise to victory.